Alright, what am I? Yeah, okay. V spawner, we're not going to need you, so you can close. I think. Yeah. Alright, so first of all, I want to change the mesh. This is got to go. We can't be looking like some robot. These is going to be the more important thingies. I might change how this works, but I might just keep it as is. These can all stay, but I might move. Alright, so you're there. Movement X, movement Y. You are purely just these values. So you know what? We're gonna use root motion, I think. Unless we're in water. So what I'm gonna do is I might keep this around as a maybe, because I'm gonna add some swimming mechanics eventually, and if I do that, I might want to add the movement input rather than root motion. But for now, I do want root motion instead. So we're gonna make two new variables. This is gonna be move forward. Do you exist? And move right. And I want these stay there. Okay, yeah. We'll keep you with next to you. That's fine. Sprinting, we'll make that as variable because I'm gonna work with that eventually as well. Move right. Nope, you go up. Excellent. I'm gonna make a new category as well. Category is gonna be movement. So let's just add all of these into movement. Movement, movement, and movement. Let's keep it a bit more neat. Alright, now close that down. Forward, and then move right. What am I doing? Set and then move right. Okay, well I don't know which one of these is which, so I'm gonna assume X is Z. I'm gonna assume that's forward, that's back. And that might be all we need for now. We're gonna need a new animation blueprint. No, I'm not using you. We're making all of our own stuff. You, characters, play a character. I'm just gonna make one in here. Actually, I've got a new animations folder because I've been putting all the animations in here, so we'll make it in here. That way I can find it when I actually look for it. So we're going to want a movement. No. They keep changing the names. I wanted a new state machine, but it's just called state machine now. Let's gonna have movement for now. I'm gonna make a change to this a little later. It'll just be movement cache. I need to go over this at some point. Okay, so what I'm gonna want is blend spaces. I believe that this should be root motion. And we're just gonna go here. Promote the variable, walk right, variable, walk forward. That'll do. To play a character, we'll just make this a pure cast, and all we want is get move forward. And get move right. That'll do. Also sprinting. We'll get sprinting. Okay, so we're gonna go U. Right. And then we'll get U. And we may as well make you a variable. Sprinting, don't need to change that. By default it's no. Already this should work, I believe. So come back to play a character, we're going to change the mesh out. What mesh are we going to work with? Let's go to, it's going to be a peasant. It's a little peasant, that'll do. Medieval something, this one. Character parts, UE4. Did I set these up? I'm not actually sure if I set these up. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm surprised that that's actually working with this. Anyway. That's working at least. Let's give you a couple other things. We're gonna need, first of all, we'll come back to the base body. Meshes. We're gonna be like a full peasant, I think. And I'm gonna want some hair. What does this look like? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, probably. Okay, so when we go to construction, we're gonna grab, first of all, let's just rename this. Hair. chest clothing. Yeah, let's just call it chest. And shoes, I don't think we need shoes, but maybe gloves. Gloves. You know what, we can also have cloak. Cloak and one more. Hat. Hat. Okay, so you are gonna be empty. All of you are also going to be empty. Okay, construction. There you are. Okay, so I'm not remembering which is which. Let me have a look. Construction. Okay, so if you I think maybe you are supposed to be the leader. Yes. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, you come down here. Gloves, pants, hair's already done. Chest, and the hat. Let's line up all of these. And all of these. Gotta connect. Yep, that's fine. And force update. What are you? Cloak? That's right. You're not supposed to have a mesh. Why are you not clear? I'm not sure why that did that. But I guess I just gotta swap them to something and then clear them. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, just for the sake of testing. Okay, it's all clear. Also, you don't have shoes, but we can ignore that for now, because I think all of the pants have shoes and I'm supposed to be wearing pants, but I'm not wearing pants, but that's fine, that's okay. Also, we're going to want some other variables. These are going to be one chest mesh, and this is just going to be be whatever that is. Promote the variable. This will be chest mesh. I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. This will be pants mesh. Hat mesh. Cloak mesh. What else have I got here? Chest, pants, hair, gloves. Symbols. And now we're gonna make a new. I haven't made this yet. Okay. Okay, how are we gonna make this work? It's gonna be, I need to add some things to the new data. So we're gonna go do that. This will be if I drop the whatevers. I'm gonna need them. If I unequip, if I equip, we need to swap. But it doesn't work if they don't exist, so we're gonna add some clothing. Add. I'm only gonna add one of each. I'll add 2 shirts. Chest A, chest B. I'm gonna go through and change all this later. Pants B. Yeah, we don't need to do all of the clothes now. I need some for testing. So, chest A. Come back to you, inventory, decal items. Copy here. Okay, so in the clothing, let's just make chest A, chest B, I always add BP just because I'm worried about references, you know, overlapping at some point and then potentially crashing just because it's like, are you... You know, it's like, you don't want to run into any of that. Oh, could be a great asset for Vegeta. The planet. Oh wait. You mean the planet, my son, or me? Yes. No, that's why we say BP. So the reference always knows I'm talking about the BP. Okay, chest A. Chest A, BP. Okay, excellent. Chest B, BP. Pants A, let's go. Pants A. Oh, also, these need to be ones. And they're going to be clothing. Also, that's another change I need to make. Pants B, yield results, that's fine. Okay. I need to make another thingamabob. So come here, structs, blueprint, yes, you. Clothing. How do I spell association? There we go. Doesn't need to be too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is going to be legs, chest, back, hands, head, hair, and the rest we don't need. I think we might need more, but now we're gonna go here, and I need to add one more into this. But what? Damn it! What are these again? Build data? Is it you? No, it's not you. Get out of here. Contents. No. Of course not. I knew it wasn't that one. And it's not in there, is it? It's in here. Item data. Is it you? Yield result. Let me look at this one. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we've got the item data. I just want to add clothing category, and that's just going to be my clothing part S. This way, if we're interacting with clothing, like if I tell it to use clothing, then when it goes to use the clothing, it'll do a quick check to be like, what part am I replacing, you know? Let's just save all so that all of it updates. I want that to update everywhere. It can be blank. A lot of these can just be blank for a lot of these things, I mean, because it's not going to get called. I'm never going to call certain information for like certain items, so I don't. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright, I should have. I was kind of expecting that one. I'm so tired. Maybe I'll go make a coffee real quick. Never play that boy. Yes, I would like to reopen. Alright, that's fine. You, legs. Okay, these is fine. It looks like it did actually update. So, cool. I guess it worked, but it just decided to die at the same time. Awesome. What were we up to though? So we're gonna go chest. You're gonna be chest, chest, chest. Yep, yep. Hands, and that's fine. So now that we've got this, I do need to update. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be one of these bad boys, which is just contents. Content or F-struct. It should be fine if I use either. So I think I'm gonna go with content. This might not be necessary actually, because so long as this is set, I might be able to get it, because the whole point is I'm going to get it from the data. So in that case, I'm going to remove all of this. And we're just going to get it from the data here. Okay, excellent. What I'm going to do is say, I'm going to keep one as a reference, because what do I need? Skeletal mesh type, yeah? Just skeletal mesh, fine. Okay, we're going to add that in there too. Where's the thing that caused me to crash the last time? This is probably going to crash again. But this is just what we get. Item struct. So we've got the category, and now we're going to have clothing mesh. And this is just going to be the skeletal mesh. Okay, I'm going to hit this button and pray to God that this doesn't crash again. But we do need this to do this. So I see it struggling a bit. I bet the moment it finishes it might crash. Nope. Yeah. Alright. Start again. One more time. Alright, what's my funnel? What's my funnel? I need my funnel. You know what? Instead of protein. Oh, that was much quicker. Yes, I do. Alright, so that's what we got. What we're gonna do is F item structs. We're gonna come to game instance and alright, come here, and we don't need you anymore. I already had one. This is gonna be an F item struct. Simples. No. Slut. I think I'll use content. No, I don't want content. Yeah. F slot. That's what we're using. You're gonna be an F slot. Pants. Hair info, and this will be gloves info. Nope, we need consistency. What am I missing? I'm missing something there. Cloak, gloves, pair, hands, chair, hat. I'm always forgetting the hat. There we go. Okay, so by default, we're going to want a chest. And our chest is going to be chest A. 1. Yeah, whatever. Pants B. Pants A. 1. Hair information. Oh, let's not even do hair. We're not going to deal with hair right now. Okay, so what do we got here? You're not going to spawn with any clothes at all, but I do want a reference to this, so I'm going to go find you. Item D. There we go. No, bad. Chest A. Okay, so chest A is going to be you. And chest B is going to be you. And now we need to go to these bad boys. Okay, so you are going to be chest B. obviously we need to change the mesh, which is not going to be you. It's going to be... Wait, a skeletal mesh. Why not? Damn it, I already lost it all. Alright, chest A. You're going to be chest A. Excellent. And your static mesh is going to be your chest B. Yep, that's fine. Collision. No, you do have collision. Because I need you to block the interact. And you. I need you to... Chest B, what are you doing to me? You're chest B, right? You're facing the wrong way. 90. Okay, so you got the interaction. Do you? You do not. No collision. Where's custom? Damn it. No collision. Oh, custom. There it is. Block interact. Okay. So now, if I chuck inventory, items, clothing. Okay, so now if I chuck you out here, you out here. Okay, I need to add one more thing. Sure, you'll be cloth. That's it. That's what you look like. Okay. I want to make another change to something else as well. That change is going to be in inventory. We go to in the inventory grid. We want the inventory slot and the inventory grid. Okay, so that's fine. If this is the description box, then I might need one more box in here. We've got one more box in here, and this box is going to have a bunch of I might make something like the inventory slot, but a little bit different. But I'll do that on my own time because that could take a while. I might have to remake all this. Either way. What I might do for now is go to the inventory. Go into you, and we're going to say on the use button, this does nothing. So we're gonna say item ID blah 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 blah, category mesh, switch. But first of all, category switch. So only if we are interacting with clothing. Then we'll come here and we will say okay, back to the player. So we come to the player, better make a new function. Swap item of clothing, and this clothing is just going to be item ID. Wait, what? Name. Item ID. Excellent. And then we're going to come here and oh, yes. Get data table row, that's the one. Item. Yeah, we'll get you. And we're gonna break. Yes, you. And then we're gonna switch. Let's come back to not you. Where's my slot? My inventory. You. We're not going to switch on this. We're just going to say if we're clothing, then we're going to owned character. Swap item of clothing. And the item ID is you. Simple. So we come here, play a character. I am thinking there might be an issue because I haven't really set it up to use the consume item properly, per se, so there might be an issue there. What we're going to do is we're going to get. Okay, so for the sake, we got the chest, we're going to swap the chest. Get the chest, and we're also going to need you. Content, get content, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if we've got chest, material slot. Okay, if you're equal to I'm just gonna say if you're equal to nothing and that's false, that means we are wearing something, in which case we want to swap. If we're not wearing anything, we just want to set it and then equip it, which is fine. But if not, then yeah. I'm just thinking about whether or not I want to make individual pieces, just so it's not so messy, because this is going to get messy. So if we get chest information, then we'll say you. make sure that you are visible, because anything that we aren't wearing is going to be invisible probably. And then we'll just set the visibility to visible. Okay, so we'll set the chest to visible, but we'll probably do that a little later. What we're going to do is, did I already do that? I did do that. Okay, so but once we find this, before we do this, if it is, we're going to promote you to a local variable, removed chest. So we're going to set you to removed chest, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get the new chest, which is coming from here, and we are going to set you. So look, we'll come here, you is 1, and you will be whatever you are. So let's just make you a local variable as well. Incoming clothing. If we're this far, it's definitely clothing. So alright, so this is pretty much all we're gonna do. And then we'll go to you, say call function, add to inventory, and then what we will do is incoming, nope, we don't want that, we want removed chest. Okay, so ideally that should work, but I might have I should have a success here, and basically just say like, look, if you fail, then spawn it on the ground. You know, if the inventory is full, spawn it on the ground, which it shouldn't be because you're swapping it out, but it might because it's happening in the same frame and yada yada yada. We'll just test this and see if it works, because I have no idea if that's going to work. Actually, I should save. I've already had two crashes. Actually, I never even tested if the walking is working. I hadn't even tested that yet. So that'll be the first test we get. I set up the animations to walk. Okay. So, two errors I'm seeing is, first of all, front and back is wrong. Okay, back to the player character. I'm in the player character. Okay. Alright, excellent. Okay, so first things first. You guys are wrong. Secondly, is if we go to you, it's root motion, it should be working. I don't know why they're... No, additive. I'm not gonna force root lock just yet, but because this is a new thingamabob, I'm gonna say root motion from everything, apply, and maybe that fixes it. Did kind of. I don't think I like how the dress works. Okay, so back to the player character. We're just going to go here. On you. I don't think I want to do that. And where's my yours? My yours. Say that one. It's not you. It's gotta be here somewhere. Hopefully that does it. It's an option I'm missing somewhere. I gotta find it. I need to find it. Where are you, damn it? Okay. It's not you. Oh no. See, that's what I wanted. Control rotation. But it's already set to using it. So I'm missing something. Is it the camera itself that is the problem? Maybe it's you. Started. It should just be triggered so as it's being used. So the thing is, that's not being set back, but it should be getting set to 0 when I'm not using that, right? I mean, let's see. Print. That's the thing, it's still... It's staying as 1 when it should be going back to 0, right? Is this a new input thing that I'm just not understanding with this enhanced input? Let's go with ongoing. Now I'm just not getting anything. What I don't understand is it works with you. Like, why are you fine? Control rotation. Where is my control rotation? That's what I want. That's what I was looking for. Now you, why are you annoying me? Why aren't you working as you should? Got to be triggered. I've got to find this, I think. You. Okay, so if it is action menu, so move, you, triggers. So I just don't understand how this new system works. Just add triggers, I guess. Hold. No, wait, down. But then how is it being like 0, you know? Okay, so that's, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. So yeah, it's a new system. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's just play around with this. Or I go back to the old system. Because it should be, when I'm not putting it down, it should go back to 0, right? And it doesn't seem to be doing that. What did I do? Look, yeah. Did I break something? You're not doing anything at all now. Yeah, I don't get it. Why won't you? The default should be 0. It works for you. Like when I release, it goes back to 0. Okay, let's see this. What did it look like before? I've clearly broken something and I don't understand why. Movement Y. Yeah, you're in there, that's fine. Oh my god. Let's try going back into this and saying I want to get. I don't know why this would change anything, but yeah, nah, there's no 0. Alright, I'm gonna have to break that, figure it out myself, but it's 5 a.m. I'm about to call this a day. Did I remove something that needed to be here? I'm pretty sure that's all there was. Maybe if we just go started. Because that only gets the when I first press it, but then it also doesn't go back to this. I don't know, completed? Actually, what I should do, blueprints. Okay, this is the original one that I stole, I guess. Okay, so what are you doing? It's triggered. So I don't understand it. Why is this working? See, because this just gets this. But then the moment you take your hand off, this goes back to 0, so it should be fine. But mine isn't going back to 0. I, son of a bitch. Triggered. I'm getting fucking triggered with this new system. Okay. It's completed. Maybe I need to set this back to 0. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. But that might be the only way that this actually works. Just as a test. I'm just not going to use this new input system. It kind of works, but I already know an issue that's going to happen with this. And that's... obviously you can't move in more than one direction at a time. So I'm probably just going to scrap this enhanced input bullshit and just go back to what I know. So I'm looking at this, I don't understand any of this bullshit. I feel like what I need is I need to find these, if anything. Let's go action menu. What does this do? I go triggers. I gotta find this. Let's find this. Interaction input. Let's find this. Okay. It's with you. When pause, blah 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 blah, advanced. I think I'm breaking all my own stuff. I don't want to be doing that. I've got all my stuff working. But yeah. Remove you. So this was all in the game already. So it's like they don't seem to actually do anything though. Like, am I missing something? Yeah, no. We're using this because they actually work. W. Okay, so W1, S minus 1, D1, A, minus 1. Okay, so we come here, go back to my playhead, whatever. Gary. Move forward. It's probably you. Shut that off. And now it should work. I got it backwards, but it does work. Yeah, I got those backwards. So back to the mappings, project settings, input. Okay. I knew it was wrong. That's fine. It's at least working now. We're not going to update this anyway, so it can stay. I don't like how the smoothing time, say 3. That way you just move a little smoother when I change directions. That's a little too much. That must have changed how these values work, because I've always had 3. Let's go 0.1. But I think it was weight speed 3. That's what I want. With the blend, I don't think we want a blend. So it looks a lot smoother than now. I'm gonna have to do something about this dress though. I don't like the way that works. Anyways, okay, so dresses. Speaking of dresses, they have no collision. Of course they don't. Yeah, I think the materials on that dress are just like completely boned. Hopefully they're not all like that. Otherwise we won't have any skirts in this game. We're just gonna have some pants. What was I after? Oh yeah. You know what? Instead of they should have collision. I don't know why they don't. Okay, so you. Why are you back to having no collision? And you're probably the same, right? Yeah. I want both. And I think I do want hit events. Okay, so chest B. Which one am I wearing? I don't think it matters. It doesn't even work at all. It's because I didn't actually tell it to do the thing, did I? So game instance, play a character. Yeah, we set visibility, but it should have been down here. Clothing mesh, come around. That's what we set you to. The thing is, I feel like this didn't work. Your chest, your clothing, wheel. Okay. Okay, let's get the one that I'm not wearing. Also, for the record, which one am I wearing? I'm wearing chest B. That's what I'm wearing. So, by default, my chest is gonna be chest B. I should get through that, and just want to go to have a quick look at the inventory. Where are you? There you are. We come here, we've got clothing, it should be yes. I guess the question is, first of all, because I don't think I think the actual problem is inventory, UI. I think it's in here because I don't think I ever told the U's to actually do anything, right? Consume item. Yeah, it doesn't actually use it, it just removes what's it called? Consume. Is it consume? I don't think it is. Yeah, consume item. Blah, blah, blah. Damn it, where was I? Yes. Right, there's gotta be an infinite loop. That's not what I'm looking for. What was it called? Server consume item. I guess, yeah. That'll do. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna use that or not. Also, since we know the difference between like clothing, I might set it up so this will tell me to wear. There we go. We can now change clothing. Also, it adds it back in. So, what am I wearing? I think chest B, chest B. Yeah. Well, that works at least. Now all I got to do is a lot of copy pasting. One thing I want to do just before I do go, call it a night, because I want to go to sleep. Inventory slot. No, I want the action menu. Action menu. It's when I come up. Obviously, I've got access to whatever this thing is. Correct? I think. So I've only got the inventory system and the index here. But the inventory slot, so when I right click U, hovered, unhovered, U, I'm going to make a thingy here. So you are going to be category. No, that's not right. Actually, yeah, it is. It is, isn't it? seeds. Yeah. So if it's clothing, get out of here. I want you gone. Okay, so when we come here, if I right click, I refresh. What I want to do is item ID. I saw one earlier. What was it? It was in you, wasn't it? And it was up here. Get item data. Oh, it's just here. Whatever. We'll just steal you. That'll do. Is it you? No. Yes? Yes. No. You. The row's always going to be found, so that's fine. It's going to get item ID, break, come down here and slap the category in. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to say on construct, set position, yep, that's fine. But also, let's get this one in our variable. Usage text. We're gonna say switch if this thing is clothing, set text. We're gonna say equip. If it's weapons, equip. Tools, equip. Miscellaneous, use. To be fair, see, yeah, that's fine for now. We're just gonna see, just check that it works, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Grab some of you, grab some corn, grab some clothes. Alright, so use, equip. Also, did I accidentally, by accidentally I mean, I don't want any smoothing time. No smoothing time. That might, is it you? Because I'm seeing something I'm not liking. That's worse. Is higher worse? Wait, speed. Five. I've never had an issue with 3 before. That's weird. I've always used 3. I kind of feel it still. But it's not really that bad. Yeah, it's manageable. Also, are these guys still spawning in more and more and more? How many villages am I up to? Just the 2? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I was worried that I had an issue where every time they spawn in, then they save, and then it saves more and more. So every time I spawn in, it's doubling each time, but it doesn't seem to be the case.